CS2 is coming soon, and you want to do everything that you can to be ready for when it drops. They're closing the matchmaking. The final CSGO major that's happening in Paris is starting tomorrow. They say Counter-Strike 2 is dropping in summer, and I'm out of class. It makes sense that you're trying to get ready for the new game and think about how you can get an advantage and an early jump on everyone else joining the game. And there was something that was announced that I feel like a lot of people aren't acknowledging or thinking about how it's going to be applying in game. And it is the change of no skyboxes. And I believe that this is most pertinent on a map like Inferno. I mean, think about it. Every single retake molly bounces off the skybox on this map. Think about your classic new box molly. What about all this beautiful A util retake that I showed in a couple videos ago? With utility like this that bounces off the skybox that is meta for maps like Inferno, if you want to be gaining the edge going into CS2, you have to be thinking about how maps like Inferno will be played entirely differently. Hell, maybe you start finding lineups for backside from just banking it off these walls instead of going off the skybox, so that way when CS2 drops, you're ready for it. It's very easy for your attention to be caught up by the big change in smokes, but a lot of people aren't thinking about how some of their utility that bounces off the skybox is going to be completely unusable now. While the removal of the skybox gets rid of a lot of potentials for nades, you also have to think about how it can increase the potential for some nades. For example, something like a molly that extinguishes if in air, or a nade that extinguishes in air if it takes too long, the potential for that is probably going to be lower. But the potential for something like a smoke grenade is going to be way higher with the smokes that you can be throwing across maps. I know I have a lot of utility where I take full advantage of the skybox, but both you and I are going to have to start rethinking how we're throwing utility going into CS2. With the drop of something as big as CS2, it can be scary having a change to something you've spent thousands of hours on. But if you want to stay ahead of the curve, then be sure to drop me a sub, because I'm dropping a lot of informational videos like this to get you thinking about what you can be doing going into CS2 to help make sure that you have an advantage on your opponents. Also, for the meantime, before CS2 drops, I have a lot of informational videos about CSGO. I mean, hell, I got videos that pretty much give you legal walls that you can use right now. And hey, before you click off, be sure to drop me a sub and a like if you feel like you learned something, or I made you think a little differently about CS2 going into this video. I'm here to make the transition as seamless as possible, and I hope you'll join me for the rest of the ride. I'll see you guys later. Peace.